Hello, it's been a while since I made a scripted video like this. Today we are going to talk about corsets. Now, if you don't know what a corset is, where have you been? But a corset is a support garment commonly worn to hold and train the torso into a desired shape, traditionally a smaller waist or larger bottom, for aesthetic or medical purposes, either for the duration of wearing it or with a more lasting effect, or to support the breasts. Now, after this point, the script will now be made by ChatGPT, an AI website created by a company called OpenAI. Because I am too lazy to make the script for this video, so I just asked ChatGPT to make a script about corsets. And here it is. Corsets have been around for centuries and they've gone through many Corsets have been around for centuries and they've gone through many iterations over the years. The first corsets were believed to have been worn by women in ancient Crete around 2000 BC. These early corsets were made of stiffened linen and used to support the bust rather than shape the waist. The ancient Greeks also had their own version of the corset known as the apodesmy. This was a bandworm around the waist and hips designed to flatten the stomach and create a more streamlined silhouette. During the Middle Ages, corsets were worn by both men and women. They were made of stiff materials like leather and were used to provide support for the back and torso. Corsets were often worn as part of armor or as a standalone garment by knights and soldiers. By the 16th century, corsets began to evolve into a garment worn primarily by women. The corsets during this time was made of more durable material like whalebone and was used to shape the body, creating the desirable silhouette of a small waist and large bust and hips. Corsets were worn by women of all social classes and were often laced tightly to create a cinched waistline. During the 18th century, corsets became even more popular, with elaborate designs and decorations being added to the garment. Women would often wear a pair of stays, which were essentially corsets made of two separate pieces with a gap in the middle that allowed for more comfortable breathing. In the Victorian era, which lasted from 1837 to 1901, the corset reached the height of its popularity. Women were expected to wear corsets at all times, even while sleeping. The corset became a symbol of femininity and social status, with women from wealthy families wearing corsets made of the finest materials and adorned with jewels and lace. While corsets were undoubtedly fashionable, they also had some negative effects on women's health. Tight lacing could cause breathing problems, digestive issues, and even deformities. As a result, there were many movements in the late 19th and early 20th centuries to promote looser, more comfortable clothing for women. By the 1920s, the corset had fallen out of fashion and women began to embrace looser, more comfortable clothing styles. However, the corset never truly disappeared. In the 1950s, corsets made a comeback with the advent of the bullet bra and the hourglass silhouette made popular by actresses like Marilyn Monroe. Today, corsets are experiencing another revival, with many women embracing the garment as a symbol of empowerment and self-expression. While traditional corsets are still available, modern corsets come in many different styles, materials, and designs. Some women wear corsets as lingerie or as a part of a costume, while others incorporate them into their everyday wardrobe as an outerwear piece. In addition to their aesthetic appeal, corsets can also have practical benefits. They can provide back support, improve posture, and even help alleviate certain medical conditions like scoliosis. There are also many different types of corsets available, each with its own unique design and purpose. Underbust corsets start below the bust and end at the hips, providing waist shaping without restricting the bust. Overbust corsets cover the entire torso, including the bust, and can provide extra support and shaping. Waist cinchers are a type of corset that focus solely on the waist area, providing a more dramatic hourglass figure. They can also be worn under clothing for a more discreet look. So there you have it, a brief history of corsets and their rise in popularity throughout the centuries. While the corset has gone through many changes over the years, it remains a symbol of femininity and empowerment for many women today. This video has been in collaboration with ChatGPT. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will see you guys again in the next video. Bye.